Timothy. Yeah, Timothy has joined.
Hello?
Hi, Timothy.
Yes, hey Neil, how's it going?
Hey, it's going good. Thank you for joining in such a short notice.
Yes, sir. Thank you for setting it up in short notice as well. I appreciate it.
Yes. So I have on the call Shanit, who is our client manager, and he has been
Okay.
with the company with Car Concierge Pro for the last 3 years, and he is a very experienced and well-informed person. He has gone through the list
Okay.
as well, which have been drafted and created by another team member of mine. She'll be joining in a second on the call. So we'll
Okay.
do what we have done. First of all, we'll repeat what you have shared as a part of the requirement of what you are looking for in the vehicle to ensure that what
Mhm.
you want is what we have understood as the step one, which we have done, but we'll just quickly reiterate in 5 minutes. After that, as a second step, we'll walk you through the listings what the team has created so that you can review based on the budget, based on the preferences, what you have shared with us. And then we'll collect the feedback from you as well as from your wife. Once we receive that, then we'll initiate with respect to sharing more listings with you in the next 3 hours today. I'm completely working full time on this, and you will receive the second part of the curated listings. Once you say, okay, these are really cool, these are my top five peak or the top three peak, we'll initiate the negotiations with the dealerships right away to get the initial quotations from the dealership, preferably by tomorrow morning. And then the second round of negotiations will be done by tomorrow afternoon to have a benchmark of what the pricing is looking like. And then on the Sunday or latest by Monday, we'll have a final negotiated pricing so that you can go and pick up your vehicle.
Okay.
That's the,
Now, and here,
yeah.
go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, please, that's it. Over to you.
Okay. So basically, what I was going to let you know, because I ended up talking to my wife. Basically, we had since we were in a time crunch, and you guys were plan A, we went ahead and went to plan B. We have not gone through plan B 100%, but what it is was plan B was actually we took your list and we started making some additional searches because our preferences actually changed.
Okay.
So we end up finding a specific vehicle that we very much like, and actually I have a test drive set up for today,
Okay.
but I only have a test drive set up, but I do not plan on talking numbers or anything like that because either way I'm doing it during my lunch, so I'm just going to tell them, hey, I'm taking a test drive and I got to go, and I'll get in contact with you later
Okay.
with the mindset that in the end, if I had got in contact with you, which I didn't know if I was going to be able to get in contact with you or not, that I could be able to have your team do the negotiation. If I wasn't going to be able to get in contact with your team for whatever reason, because I wasn't 100% for sure, then I was going to try to do the negotiation myself. I wasn't 100% confident that I could, but you know, that's kind of where I'm at right now. So
Okay.
we can do one or two things. We can either go ahead and continue to go over the list that your team has already curated,
Mm-hmm.
or we can go ahead and go through the one vehicle that I've looked at that I feel very comfortable with, and we can work it out from there.
Sure. So that is one vehicle which you have shortlisted. Is there a way you can share the link with us?
You know what? I'm actually on the road right
Oh,
now.
so sorry.
I
Yeah, I was
can't
not
share
aware.
the link, but what I can tell you is that it is on cars.com.
Okay.
I can give you the specifics for the vehicle.
Hmm.
Let me see. I think no, I
And
can't
it's
give you
okay,
the VIN number.
Timothy. If you're driving, I want you to stay safe first. You can even share it after the call. No urgency on that front. And so what we'll do,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. So you connect with the dealership, take it for a spin. And I'll share you a document. We have a 15-point document which we have. No, the things to look for when we look out in the market for a used car. Okay. So I'll share you that
Okay.
document. It will act as a frame of reference, right? What to look for in the car, or what kind of testings you have to just kind of experience when you are going for a test drive is just a frame of reference. So that way it will help you in terms of assessing that vehicle. Once that is done,
Okay.
you can literally walk out of the dealership. Okay. Say that my friend Neil, that is me. Okay. My friend Neil will
Okay.
connect with you for the pricing. Simple. So that way you are not spending hours this afternoon going back and forth on negotiations or working out a price with the dealership. So immediately when you do that, you also share the contact number of the dealership representative to us. And then,
Mhm.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So once we
Oh
receive
no,
the,
go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
sure, sure. So once we receive the contact information of the sales representative, we will initiate the negotiation process with that person. And based on your feedback, if you like the vehicle, we'll get the lowest price by this evening. If you don't like the vehicle, then we will find similar vehicles based on what you have shortlisted for this afternoon and share you the list with your new preferences, what you have identified by this afternoon as well.
Okay. All right. That sounds good. Now here's another thing too.
Okay.
So part of Plan B for us was because instead of going with a $20,000 budget or even max $25,000, we went ahead and expanded it to 30,000,
Okay.
and we did it with the mindset of we were going to put down a pretty sizable deposit. So, like, say for instance, the vehicle that I'm looking at right now, it's a 2023 Honda CRV hybrid
Okay. Kaushiki, please
sport.
take a note of this. Shanit, please. Okay. 2023 Honda CRV hybrid.
Exactly.
Okay.
And the dealership is Russell and Smith Honda in Houston, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
And I found all this information on cars.com. So when I was looking at some of the vehicles that y'all had on your list, I ended up looking at some other ones too. I looked at this one, and this is the one I like. So
Okay.
this one at Russell and Smith Honda in Houston, Texas, is listed at $28,000,
Mm-hmm.
and the mileage is about 32,000 miles, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So from what I'm finding, and what was also part of Plan B, so that I wouldn't have to be going through a whole bunch of haggling,
Mm-hmm.
was what we were planning on doing. Like I said, we were just going to put down a large deposit. We were planning on putting down 19,000.
Okay.
Um, and then we were
That's
going to have
fine.
it where we already have an account with Capital One,
Okay.
so we were going to go through Capital One, and we were already got pre-approved for financing through Capital One for a loan.
Okay.
So we already have a reference number for Capital One.
Okay.
So all I was planning on doing for today for was just simply to walk up there, show them the reference number, go on a test drive, and then go back to work. And then, if it was the case that I didn't hear from y'all sometime today or even tomorrow, then I was going to try to set up a time
Mm-hmm.
either tomorrow or on Sunday to be able to negotiate whatever the numbers are.
Under
But since now y'all are here, what I can do is I'll just go for the test drive. I'll contact. I'm not for sure. Should I contact you, Neil, or should I contact your other team members, or
no, so
to
you
be able to tell you the results, or whatever you want me to do at this
yeah.
point? So,
Yeah. So let's keep it fast. So as soon as you are done with the test drive, there is an email thread which has been created. I'll just ping on that email thread right now. Timothy, your email address is loritim1 at gmail.com.
that's correct.
Okay. So in that, let's use this email thread for quicker communication so that my team is immediately made aware. And what I'll also do is I'm putting my team's personal email ID so that way they get quicker response as well. So Kaushiki is there,
Okay.
Shen is also there. Okay, and I'm also putting my own personal email ID as well. Usually we don't do, we like to keep everything formal, but this is the need of the hour, and we want to ensure that communication is more important than all that professional email, because a professional email goes through our server and it takes about 10 minutes to come to our inbox. So even we'll ensure
Okay.
the 10 minutes is factored in and we are very responsive to what you are looking for. So that's one. So I've looked in all of our personal emails along with our professional emails on the email with your email. So that way, the moment you send out your input, your feedback after the test drive, all three of us are in the loop. Internally, also, we have our team group where we communicate everything. That is how I message Shanit and Kaushiki. They got on call in less than 20 minutes since we spoke. And for any quick thing you want to discuss with me, directly give me a call. Okay. I'll keep my phone right next to me at my
Okay.
work today so that the moment you call, we'll have a quick chat. I'll summarize everything and I'll also send it out to my team members.
Okay. All right. That sounds good.
Yeah, and
Sounds
I would
good.
also request one thing that you do a test drive. Please do not inform them that you are pre-approved by Capital One, because the moment that happens, they
Okay.
do not lower the vehicle price. Of course, we'll get the financing,
Okay.
we'll get everything the way you have planned. That means we'll ensure that we
Mhm.
use your pre-approved reference letter by Capital One. Capital One will only do the
Okay.
financing part of it, but we'll let them know at the very last minute, not before. First, we'll work on negotiating the price of the
Gotcha.
vehicle, and then we'll inform them that, hey, by the way,
Mhm.
we are already pre-approved.
Okay. All right. So don't even mention the reference number or anything like that. Just go for the test drive and just leave it at that.
Leave it at that. Even I would say do not fill out any forms.
Okay.
They will ask that, okay, you do a pre-approval form or you let's get you pre-approved through dealership. They will even say that we'll get you a better rate, or they will say, yeah, yeah, we'll give you $1,000 discount if you finance through us. Do not fall for any of those tactics. You simply say that I'm here in my lunch break right now. I have less than 30 minutes left. I like this particular vehicle.
Okay.
I want to take it for a spin,
Hmm.
take it for a test drive. If I like the vehicle,
Right.
my very good friend Neil will give you a call. Simple. You do not have to inform that we are a professional negotiators or you have hired a consulting company. Nothing like that. My friend Neil will do the next step.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Gotcha. Gotcha.
sometimes
Okay.
sometimes when the dealerships will find out that we are professional negotiators, they will not work with us because they want to get the maximum
Right.
from you, right? And we are working for your best
Of
interest.
course.
Yeah, we will ensure that you get the
Mhm.
best price.
Right. 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 Okay. All
Mhm.
right. Sounds good. I will do exactly what you say. Yeah. No
Yeah.
problem.
Okay. And as you have already informed us that the vehicle what you have liked, let me just repeat myself. It's a 2023 Honda CRV hybrid. It is with a dealership called Russell and Smith. It's in Houston, Texas, listed at close to $28,000 with 32,000 miles on it. So just considering this as your preference,
That
yeah, please go ahead.
no. I was gonna say that's correct, and the price that's listed is 28,000 even.
Okay,
So
even perfect. That's even better. We'll be able to find very quickly. And any color preference you have? What is the color on this vehicle?
um, I think it's
Blue
like a
color.
blue, some sort of a shade of a blue. I'm not for sure, but
Okay, shade of a
because
blue.
they
I,
had like
I actually
two
found the link for the car.
CRV.
Oh, you found it, Shannon? Can you share the screen,
Oh,
please?
okay.
Hi, Timothy. Sorry to interrupt. I have shared the link for the car. It's listed at 28. It's a blue color. So yeah, you can take a look.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Yep, that's exactly it. And I was looking at two of them. There's a 2022 Honda CRV hybrid, and there's a 2023. So the one that my wife is more catered to is the 2023 hybrid.
Of course, newer is better. Okay. So, Timothy, what we'll do is in the meantime, because you have about an hour to visit the dealership, quickly my team and us together, we'll also find out similar vehicles like CRV hybrid, blue color, close to $28,000, 32,000 miles on it. Because you may have only used cars.com, but there are more than 14 different platforms which we have access to. So we'll curate about 3 to 4 vehicle options just for our market comparison purposes, right? Whether this particular vehicle is listed
Okay,
higher price than that or lower price than the other ones, so that we have the comparisons in place.
okay, all right, sounds good. Excellent. And if anything, the only thing because pretty much all those filters are accurate. And really, we're willing to look for a vehicle in between 30,000 to 40,000 miles. So
Okay. Yep. So that gives us a good bandwidth to look into. So I'm just taking a note. 30,000 to 40,000 miles is your preference, and I believe that 2023 will be better than 2022. So we'll keep that as a priority
yeah,
one as well, so that we can review that.
okay,
Okay.
all right, perfect, excellent.
Cool.
Okay,
So, as a part of our
sounds
community, we'll communicate over the email as priority one for today,
okay.
where all of us are put together. Second, for any quick points you want to share or you want to share your experience after the test drive over a call, please give me a call directly. I'll speak with you, and based upon our discussion, I'll summarize it and send it to my team. And then, based on your test drive experience, either we'll initiate the negotiation process or we'll find similar listings like that, and then we'll take it forward accordingly.
Mm. Okay, all right, sounds good. Excellent.
Okay.
Hi,
I do
Timothy.
appreciate it, Neil.
Before we concluded, Timothy, a quick question on our end. Are you open to any other colors, like as you mentioned earlier, gray or red? That would open us to a lot more options in the market.
Yes, we are open to those other colors. It was just a case that in the end, my wife, she liked the blue. So,
Noted. We will ensure we look for a blue one, but just in case.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, it can be the red, the gray, or the blue. And I guess in the order, it'd probably be like blue, gray, and red as far as preferences go.
Noted.
Sir.
Okay, cool. So is there
Okay.
anything else before we conclude our call?
No, I think we got a good game plan in place, and I'll follow your direction to the T, and I'll I'll send you an update on the email chat, or at least the email thread that we're going to be creating, to be able to you know see which way we can go to proceed as soon as possible.
Sure, Timothy. And I sincerely apologize for lack of communication the past 2 days. And I appreciate your flexibility as well. We'll ensure that we are staying in touch,
Yeah.
and we'll be communicating with you
Okay.
over today and tomorrow, and ensure that this is done in the best possible manner.
Okay, perfect, perfect. Yeah, thank you very much. I do appreciate it, Neil. And like I said, it was just simple case, just having that communication. And if it wasn't a case that we had to move the timetable up,
Yeah.
then I would have been like, hey, we'll get to it when we get to it. But unfortunately, the insurance company moved it up. So
Understood. Understood. We'll take care of it, and you'll have a car latest by Monday afternoon, if not even before that, so that way we are not without the rental car in place.
all right, excellent, excellent. I do appreciate that. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Timothy. Thank you, Laurie, for being there, and thank you, team. Well, let's get started to work. And Timothy, we'll look forward to hearing from you in the next 2 hours.
Okay, sounds good. We'll do. We'll do.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Bye. Take care. Thank you.